Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange. Liverpool are champions. That's right. It's been 35 years in the making. I know we won it in 2020, but it didn't have the feel of something we've waited 30 years for because obviously COVID disrupted that. And I don't want to put a dampener on it because we were brilliant that season, but this feels like one of those final days where you win it, you're with the fans, everybody's celebrating, everybody's together. We haven't had that. I mean, certainly in my lifetime, I've never been able to see that. And I thought today was brilliant. It's going to continue. The party is not over, believe me. It's going to continue probably for the next 4 or 5 weeks until the parade, and probably long after that as well. It's one of those days. It's once in a lifetime. Hopefully not, but the fact that we'd waited so long to celebrate this trophy in front of fans, I think that's what makes it once in a lifetime. We're not going to get this opportunity again because we're not going to go 35 years without winning a Premier League trophy because this team is too good. The setup that we have at Liverpool, it's too good. And what I do want to say, I know other teams that win the league, Man City have won it obviously quite a lot recently. No team does it like Liverpool. No team does it like Liverpool. Today, Liverpool showed why we are the biggest club in England. We've won the most trophies. We've knocked Manchester United off the perch that we temporarily let them borrow for a little bit. And yeah, it's been fantastic. The celebrations are wild. The players are loving it. It's just everybody's happy, and it's brilliant to see. In terms of obviously the game itself, Liverpool won 5-1. It was a brilliant performance. It was a performance that I thought the fans probably played a massive part in. I think the fans pushed the players. Recently, we've seen some slightly leggy performances, but the fans pulled the players through today, and what a performance it were. It were back to the Liverpool we saw in the first 6-7 months of the season. I thought it was brilliant to watch, and I want to say a massive shout out to Arne Slot as well. What a job he's done. He's come in his first season, and let's think about it. He is still relatively new to management. He's only been managing for a few years, and he's come in and, like I say, he's the first Dutch manager that's won the Premier League. He's done a phenomenal job. They spent 10 million on Chiesa. He's not spent any money outside of that. We're expecting quite a big summer transfer. But yeah, the team that Jurgen Klopp left behind, and also I want to give a shout out to Jurgen Klopp for leaving the way he did. When he left, I was absolutely devastated, and if I'm being honest, I thought that was Liverpool back into mid-table mediocrity. I could never have anticipated this would have happened in my wildest dreams. But the way he left the club, he left us in a much, much better way than what he joined us in. He left us ready to carry on and challenge for the title. And when he was talking on his final game, Jurgen Klopp, and he got the fans chanting Arne Slot's song. It's funny how things go full circle. One of the highlights for me was Arne Slot, and if you've not seen this, I was watching it on the Liverpool Twitter page for live celebrations, and Arne Slot got the fans singing Jurgen Klopp, na 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 na, and I just, that was probably one of the highlights. That was emotional for me. The whole thing was emotional. Like I say, we've waited so long for it, but yeah, the way Arne Slot has transitioned seamlessly from what Jurgen Klopp left behind. I think both managers deserve massive praise for that. But yeah, this day is all about the players. It's all about the fans, and it's all about Arne Slot. He's the man who's got us here. And look, I don't want to say that if Jurgen Klopp was still here, we'd have still won the league, or we wouldn't have won the league, because I don't think it's fair to make comparisons like that. But what I will say is Arne Slot, he's been so composed all season, and another aspect of the celebrations today, I thought it was lovely to see Arne Slot relaxing and letting himself go and allowing himself to celebrate. It's been a long time coming for him as well. The pressure that he's been under and it came out today, and we saw that he's not a robot. We saw that he is passionate. but in the right moments. But again, a touch of class from Arne Slot. I thought it was brilliant that he allowed the players to celebrate before taking any credit himself. I think that's the sign of a top class manager. I just thought he was brilliant. He has been all season, and I think the future looks bright for Liverpool under Arne Slot now. I'm a lot more confident going into next season than what I was going into this season. I thought anything in the top four this year would be fantastic, but we've gone and won the league, 20th league title. It's just unbelievable. In terms of sort of the differences in style of his play as well, I think when we were under Jurgen Klopp, the passion side of Jurgen Klopp came out in the team, and everything felt like it was 100 miles an hour. Whereas with Arne Slot, he's so composed and controlled, and we've seen that this season in the team as well, where we are winning games by one goal, maybe two goals more often, and that's a sign of how controlled we can keep things and how controlled he likes his teams to play. And I think, look, there's pros and cons to that. I think one aspect of that is that the fans are probably not as passionate when it's like that, because it's not 100 miles an hour. It's not all or nothing. But yeah, I mean, two different styles, but two great managers. And yeah, Arne Slot deserves to take a lot of the credit for this, because yes, it's Jurgen Klopp's team, but he's got a tune out of them this season, and at times they've looked unbeatable. I know recently they've sort of dropped off. We didn't see that today. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few games for Liverpool. I would like to think that they will go out and be playing without pressure, and we'll see some solid performances and some more performances like today. Obviously, time will tell on that. But yeah, Arne Slot, unbelievable. Liverpool, unbelievable. What a club! I mean, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm so glad. I just, yeah. I mean, look, it's been an emotional day, and yeah, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. And we've finally done it. We finally got that moment where we've won the title in front of the fans, and we're going to get that moment where we get to lift the trophy at Anfield, at home to Crystal Palace, in front of the fans as well. It's just, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I've got my tickets booked for the parade. I've got my sort of plans in place. I'll be at Anfield for the Crystal Palace game, celebrating with all the fans, and yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. In terms of a team, I think, look, Jurgen Klopp has left his team behind, and I mean, what a team it is. Alexis McAllister, 35 million from Brighton. I mean, that's an absolute steal. That's an absolute steal. What a player McAllister is. The goal he scored today as well. I mean, those sort of moments are things, the moments that you don't forget. And yeah, I mean, today's going to be one of those where you're never going to forget it. Whenever it's spoke about, you're going to know where you were when it happened, and it's I mean, similar to Istanbul. I got a shocking memory, but I remember Istanbul. I remember everything about Istanbul, and this is going to be one of those days as well. When you ask us about it 10 years down the line, we can tell you everything about it. It is going to be one of those. In terms of a team, though, Salah, McAllister, Van Dijk, I mean, Alisson, we got a lot of players here who have won this now for the second time. Which can only hold the team in good stead going forward for the future. Obviously, Salah's a double Premier League winner. Van Dijk, Trent, Alisson, Gomez, Andy Robertson. So yeah, it's good, and all the other guys, your Szoboszlai, your McAllister, your Gravenberch. This is an experience that's going to make them better as players as well. They'll have had a taste of it now, and they'll certainly want to feel that more often. I think that's important for Liverpool now, that we don't wait 30 years for us to win another league title. This is the planning for next season starts now, and I think the plan for Liverpool should be, and this would go out to FSG as well, to everybody involved at Liverpool. The plan is for Liverpool to now dominate English football and try and dominate European football as well, the Champions League. It's certainly not easy to do that. Obviously, Man City, we know, are going to be a lot stronger next year. Arsenal probably will be stronger next year once they sign a striker. But I do truly believe that we've got the foundations in place to go out and dominate for the next 5, 6, 7 years. Especially if we add to that as well, which look, obviously the future looks bright. We all have been told that it's going to be a big summer for Liverpool. What that consists of right now, we don't know. But I think we're going to be a much better team next year than what we are this season, if that's even possible. Again, we'll have to wait and see. A lot of the teams will want to come out and try and beat us being the champions, but I think we will be in a very, very good place next year. One more thing I do want to mention is obviously the celebrations, and I don't want to sort of dive too deep into this, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, I thought he got a very good ovation during the celebrations. The fans were cheering him, and I thought that was the right thing to do. At the end of the day, we don't know for certain that he's going to be leaving to go to Real Madrid. He still wears the Liverpool shirt. I think we have to sort of acknowledge what he's done for Liverpool, and I think it's right to celebrate him. Whether that continues next year, if he's not at the club, we'll have to wait and see. But I thought it was a class act from the fans, celebrating Trent, celebrating Nunes, especially after obviously all the sort of drama that took place on social media. The morning of the game, allegedly tweeting, having a bit of a moan about not playing, and then deleting it. But yeah, I think it's one of them. The guys got cheered, the fans celebrated with him. I think while we wear a Liverpool shirt, we have to cheer him on. We have to give him everything we've got. We have to support him, and that's fully what we will do. We've got a history of doing that as Liverpool fans. We won't turn on these guys. But yeah, I thought, what a day, what a performance, and Liverpool are Premier League champions once again, and we get to lift the trophy at Anfield. The only other time Anfield has seen the Premier League trophy, it went to Blackburn Rovers in '95. So yeah, it'll be nice. We actually won that game as well, and Blackburn lifted the trophy. It'll be nice for us to lift our own trophy at Anfield. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you think of videos. Let me know what you're thinking regarding Liverpool winning the league. I'll see you on the next one.